Hey everybody, I'm back in Boston. I'm so excited to bring you along with me thrifting today. One of my dear friends is in town. Her husband has worked with Jay for 26 years. They stayed in the city last night and she wanted to do some thrifting for Christmas. So I'm like, I am your girl, let's go. So we are going to the Harrison Ave location here in Boston. I need to finish up the kids' thrifted bags. So you saw my video during Happy Holidays. It was my finale of putting the bags together. Today, my mission is to kind of fill in the gaps. I'm very excited to experience this with my good friend Dawn. You'll get to meet her soon and we're gonna go thrifting. And Lumpy is going to be a good boy while Mom is thrifting, right? Hey everybody, I'm here with Dawn and we are getting excited to go into Goodwill here at Harrison. You've never been to the bins?
No, never.
What are you looking for today?
My youngest, she's a student of film, and when she designs a set, she thrifts everything.
That is so cool.
And she gets a certain budget, so she goes out and shops for what she needs. I'd love nothing more than to thrift an entire outfit for her, but it's so scary because that's a big...
But it's low risk.
That's
It's low risk.
Right.
That's the beauty of Goodwill. If you spend $40 on a whole outfit and she likes 2 pieces of the 4 or 5, that's a win.
Absolutely right.
Right? Let's see what we can find. All right, we are off to the races. So pretty. Do I like that shade with it? I think I do. I think I want that for the house. That's hysterical. The lamp game is great here. This is so pretty. I'm loving this. I don't know where I'm going to put these lamps, but I think they're beautiful. So many dog toys, a little Snoopy and a piglet. Oh, they're all Valentine themed. How cute are these?
I was
really
struggling
cute.
with everything I picked, literally 3 things in a row I picked up had to stay in literally.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's a nice shape.
Right?
It's really pretty.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Right? How cute is this? And Rick was talking about...
Do we know who Stu is?
I have no idea who Stu is.
That's all right. It's adorable. It's great. I love the color. Yes.
And as I was pulling things out, I'm like, maybe everyone is getting something thrifted.
Of course.
But this is mine.
Oh, I love
Lucky
that.
is my favorite brand.
Oh my gosh. So you're going to find so much Lucky here.
How nice is this?
It's really soft.
Like brand new.
Venice Burnout. Oh my gosh, that is so soft.
Right?
And I found this Uniqlo jacket.
Cashmere.
Yes, in these Athleta mittens.
Oh, look at that. Those are
I know.
This
I'm
is
wondering about this
nice.
stain, but I feel like Angie would love this. But I can't tell if this is topical.
that is so
I think I'm going to grab that. So this little vintage Dooney is really cute. I love it. Definitely needs a bath. Oh, it's $20. Oh, I don't know if I want it for 20. No, it's too much work for 20, but it's really cute.
I forgot about the drive-by.
I wish so much these were my boy's size. They're a little bit big for everybody, but I do love the brand Faraday. It's a really cool blue. These are cute little hunter boots. Oh no, they're not. They're kind of, oh, the tab in the back is missing. Nope. These Allbirds are in pretty good condition. They're an 8 though, kind of in between everybody's sizes. I'd love to find a pair from my mom because they're so cute and you can wash them. I love those too. I wish these were my size. Okay. Yes. Bins bound. Bins bound.
Doing it.
We're only doing 15 minutes here, so I think this is going to go by really fast, but maybe we'll find something in 15. This is a big challenge. It's too bad. This is so discolored. This little Gap puffer is really cute. It's in really good shape. I'm gonna grab that. I got these J. McLaughlin shorts, which are really cute. Found some cashmere. Rachel Zoe, cashmere. Cashmere, so cute. I got some J. Crew linen pants from summer of 2024. Some really good stuff. This is a cute Rebecca Minkoff bag. It's in really decent condition. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna head into Covet. Not the crazy sale today, just normal stuff. That's so cute. I love it. Little Zara number. So cute. I like this a lot. 360 cashmere. I just like the knit on it. Oh, I'm bad at this. Let's try that. How'd we do, Dawn?
We did great.
We did great. 2 coats for us.
Shopping for ourselves.
Right? Okay, we gotta head this way, I think. Back this way. Okay, we're on Boylston Street, heading to Copley. I gotta return to make at Madewell, and I think we need some food, Dawn.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Please.
Do you want your little squeaky bear? No, you have to sit. Do you love him? Oh, you love your bear. I knew you would. I knew you'd love him. Who's a good boy? I'm just tired. I've been thrifting all day. I'm back in the suburbs from Boston. I'm in my basement. We're gonna be doing most filming down here when I'm home because the floors are gonna start getting done. So we're slowly moving stuff downstairs and it's just easier to leave my setup here. So I have my pellet stove going. Hopefully the fan isn't too distracting. It's just keeping me nice and warm. This is the cashmere sweater that I got at Covet, and I got the most incredible thing right on our way out. I showed a little glimpse of it in the Covet bag, but I think I got so excited in store that I didn't even film it. I hate when I do that. I hate when I miss a moment, but we'll get to that in the haul. It was so much fun to spend a day in Boston with my friend Dawn. I love thrifting with somebody who doesn't typically thrift and kind of seeing their excitement when they find such great deals. She was even a real trooper and went to the bins with me, which can be truly exhausting. It is a workout, which is why I'm so excited to talk to you about today's sponsor, Ultima Replenisher. You know, when we're at the bins, there's a lot of digging and moving clothes around. I've learned the hard way through the years that it is essential to take a break in between thrift trips, in between stores, and hydrate and get ready for the next round. This is where Ultima Replenisher comes in. Before I leave the house, I will fill this to the lid with ice, and then I will just get my water in there and throw it in the car. And I always have packets with me in my purse. They're everywhere. They're in my glove compartment. I keep these little packets in my gym bag. So wherever I go, I know I'll have Ultimas with me. This is the original variety pack that I have a ton of. This is one of my favorites, the Crave Killers. I am addicted to my Ultima Replenishers. I thought it was really sweet. Rocco actually asked for these for Christmas. They make great stocking stuffers, and they're also carried at Target now. So they are located in a lot of your favorite spots and easy to pick up. This is the Fruitastic variety pack. This is the Mocktini pack, and we are going to try the Cranberry Cosmo today because it feels very Christmassy to me. Cranberry Cosmo lump. Let's give it a try. Pour it in. There's 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, and 0 junk. They use plant-based flavors and colors. There's no artificial sweeteners, and it doesn't taste salty like a lot of the other electrolyte drinks. So you just put it in here and you give it a really good shake and you're good to go. Are we excited for this? I've never tried this before. All right, so this is the Cranberry Cosmo. Oh, that is so good. A little tangy, I love it. I like to fill this with ice, and so as the ice melts, it stays nice and cold. It's really good. So if you want an easy, delicious way to stay hydrated this holiday season, head to the link in my description, give Ultima Replenishers a try. Or you can click the QR code on the screen. Thanks again to Ultima for sponsoring today's video. I'm gonna keep this close by while we do this haul. So I went to 3 places with Dawn. First, we went to the Goodwill on Harrison Avenue. That is attached to the Goodwill bins. We were a bit on a tight schedule because we had to get back to our hotel eventually and shower and get ready for our evening out with the guys for their holiday party. So we were really trying to stay focused. So I think we had 15 or 20 minutes at the bins, and I made the most of those 15 minutes. But let's start out with the things that I got at the Goodwill first before we went to the bins. I'll show you the things in the order I got them. How's that? So I'll start with just a couple of things that I picked up for my reselling business. The rest of the stuff I got either for myself or for gifts for the kids for the holidays for their thrift bags. If you noticed in the last video of my Happy Holidays series, I filled each of the thrift bags that I give to my kids on Christmas morning, and I like to do this with you so I can get a glimpse at whose bags are in good shape and who needs more things. And I think I decided at the end of that video that Anthony needed some stuff and Angelina did. Rocco was in really good shape, so I'll show you some of the things I got to add to their bags. I ended up getting these shoes. I just could not put these back. They were $10. I don't even know the brand of them. I'll put them on the screen if I know before this video goes live. They're a size 39, and I just thought they were super unique. They have like a Western scene on them. If I come in close, you can see like a horse and people on the horse, and I just love the colors. They have this little buckle on the side. They zip on the inside. They show a little bit of wear on the inside. So I paid $10 for these. My glasses are falling off. What do you guys think? Would you have picked these up or left them behind? I thought they were really cool. These will be in my shop. Again, they're a size 39, really fun. I thought they would make a cool gift too if somebody had like a specific person in mind for those. I'm looking at my receipt and I'm wondering what cost so much money. I got 2 lamps. One was $12.99 and one was $14.99. And I also got a cooler that I'm gonna give to Angie that was really cute. Those were like $35 just for those 3 items because everything else I got was super inexpensive. I got these gloves. They are Athleta brand, and I think they're so cute. Well, these mittens, I should say. They have like a little metallic sheen to them. Here is the Athleta tag. These were $1.99. I'm gonna put these in Angie's bag for Christmas. I also got Angelina this basic little ribbed top. Angie just got hired for a new position and I'm so excited for her. She currently works in a restaurant. She does a lot of yoga, so she has a very casual wardrobe. She doesn't have any like work basics like trouser pants and button-down shirts. She really doesn't have a lot of that. So that kind of gave me a new direction for her thrift bag this last 2 weeks before Christmas. But I thought this was just a really good basic. We'll make the investment in a really nice pair of trousers, like either at Madewell or Aritzia, or the 2 stores she's identified that she wants to go to. And then she said once she finds the style that she likes, she'll look to duplicate those online and try to get them at a discounted price pre-owned once she finds like the perfect fit. So tops are really easy, and this is basic. This I'm not sure if she's gonna love, but it's a quince top and I really like it. It's a small, but it definitely looks a little oversized. But she does have a lot of cardigan sweaters, and I felt like she could tuck this in with a pair of trousers. She could wear a cardigan sweater over it to work. She's in office 4 days a week, remote for 1 day. This was like brand new, this quince top. And you guys all know how much I love quince. So I thought this was a great pickup for Angelina, and I feel like it's something she could wear year round. I ended up grabbing this for myself because I thought it was really nice. It's from Uniqlo. And it's 100% linen. I know we're out of season. I bought myself 2 linen pieces because I love linen in the summer. This is like a really pale yellow with pinstripes. Let me come in close to show it to you. Sorry, I'm working a little bit on the lighting down here. We got a lot of snow today, but I think I need one more ring light here for a little bit more light on this side. Hopefully it's okay. Between the lighting and the fan in the back, it's always interesting trying to find new spots to film. The other linen stuff I got at the bins, but I got this LL Bean shirt for Anthony. Dawn was trying on a bunch of flannel shirts. She said that like when she gets ready for the day, instead of wearing a robe, she likes to wear like a men's oversized button-down flannel, which I thought was a really great idea because it keeps her warm. After she's done doing her hair, she doesn't have to take anything off over her head. It's a button-down. I was thinking of Anthony when she was looking at flannels because his bag was a little light. These are great colors for him. I mentioned in that last video that I always buy LL Bean for Rocco, and I just never get it for Anthony. So when I saw that this was LL Bean, these colors look great on Anthony, I just thought it was a good pickup for him. So this was like $5 or $6. So I got that for Anthony's thrift bag. And I've already washed everything. Oh, and I got this for Anthony too. This is a new with tag bay leaf workout shirt. And I just thought this was like a nice long sleeve basic for Anthony. I think bay leaf you can get on Amazon. This probably isn't a super expensive shirt, but it was new with tagged. I liked that it was long sleeve, moisture wick for the gym. Just a real good basic that I think Anthony will get a lot of use out of. I picked that up for him. And I forgot to mention that I got these brand new with tag trouser pants from J. Crew Outlet. I feel like once I wash them, they'll tighten up a little bit, and I think they will be fantastic, maybe with some heels too. But I love that they're like a denim, like a really dark wash that actually, they're looking like a black denim in here. They're really super cute. And then I also forgot that I got this cashmere sweater for Angie at the bins, and it's in such nice shape. There was a little stain on the front that I was worried about, but it came out and I just sweater shaved a little bit of it, and it's a 2-ply cashmere that I got at the bins for $3. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's gonna go in her bag. And I think it will also look really cute with the quince top that I got underneath. I just looked at the price tag and I can't believe it. Okay, these are the high-rise trouser jeans, J. Crew, size 30, signature stretch. And the price tag is $128. I paid $7.99. I think that's what the jeans price is. These were not tagged with like a boutique tag. It was just the green tag, which was the new incoming tag. But wow, what a deal on these. And the cashmere sweater for just $3. Oh my gosh, it was a good day. Then we went next door to the bins, and as you know, we weren't there for too long, but I did manage to find this Rebecca Minkoff bag right as we were checking out. I think this is really cute, and I already put it through the wash. The only thing that I saw that was an issue is that the liner was a little bit dirty, so I simply just pulled the liner out and I spray treated all of this with like some OxyClean, and then I washed it with this liner out, and then I air dried it, and it came out really nice. And at the bins, you pay $3 for a handbag. I was also thinking about putting this in my mom's thrift bag. This is a nice lightweight bag, and it has some compartments. So Mom, you're probably watching this. Let me know if you would like this in your thrift bag, and we can arrange that. These I picked up just because I couldn't leave these behind. They were J. McLaughlin, and they were men's swim trunks. And they have these fun little sailboats on them. A little out of season, but as soon as that calendar turns to January 1st, people start thinking about their getaways in February, and spring breaks right around the corner, and the seasons just come so quickly. These are a men's size large, and I just think they're made really well. J. McLaughlin is a great brand. Not always a really fast mover, but I think these are unique enough that somebody will scoop those up. These are the linen pants I got for myself. These are J. Crew linen, and they are a size medium black. And I just love these. Not J. Crew outlet. J. Crew always has the date. Summer of 24. Yeah, these are just about a year and a half old, and they're really cute. I got these linen pants and this linen top. So cute. I love them both. Actually, the thing that I got at the bins that I love the most was for Anthony, and it's this Moose Creek flannel, and it's just so soft, and it's in blue. It's a really thick flannel, and it's just so cozy. I think he's going to love it. Anthony does work in an office. He's remote one day and in office 4 days a week. He walks to work, so I just want him to be cozy and warm on his way to work, and I think this will be great. I don't know this brand, but it's really nice. Moose Creek. It's 100% cotton. It's really nice. After we left the bins, I ended up dropping Dawn off back at her hotel. I came back to my condo, brought all my stuff in. I immediately put some stuff in the wash, checked in with Lumpy and Angelina, and then I met Dawn on Newbury Street in Boston, where we went to Covet. I have featured Covet quite a few times on this channel. Most recently, I went to one of their $5 sales at the end of the month, which is madness and always really fun. It's not the easiest shopping experience, but it's really fun. Now, I mentioned that I'm going to be doing a cashmere video. I have just locked in with cashmere. I wear it almost every day. What I've realized since I've added a lot of cashmere to my wardrobe is that every other sweater just isn't as soft or warm or comfortable. I did get that cute dog sweater from Aritzia, and that's probably the only other sweater that I've been wearing this season besides all of my cashmere. Several of the pieces are thrifted. One of the pieces I spent way too much money on, and I will never do that again. And the majority of my cashmere sweaters are from Quince, and to me they're like the Goldilocks of value and quality. I'm researching right now for that video, but I'm excited to bring that to you. But I thought, why not add another sweater to the mix? So when I was at Covet, they had an entire rack dedicated to cashmere, which I really appreciated because you could just like flip through and see. I bought this. The brand is 360 Degrees Cashmere. I loved that this was a mock neck. It just fit so well. I loved that it was slightly oversized, but it wasn't bulky. It's super warm. I didn't have a gray cashmere in this style. I'm layering it with this little like long sleeved rib tee from Quince. I typically will layer my cashmere. A lot of the cashmere that I have from Quince is soft enough to just wear with nothing underneath it, but just for warmth purposes, I've been layering. And I also use like my Cuddle Duds base layer, and I will layer that under a lot of my cashmere as well. But I feel like this has been like my winter uniform. I did pay $65 for this cashmere. I was okay paying that. Covet is not like a typical thrift store. It's a higher end consignment store. So you're not gonna get like low thrift store prices unless you go to their $5 sale. But then your selection isn't the same and the experience isn't the same. They have dressing rooms you can try things on. I love going to this store if I'm just looking for something special. So this coat right here is really what was the exciting part of this day for me. Last holiday season, I was obsessed with this wool trench coat from Marine Layer. It's long, it's open, and I just thought it was gorgeous. I tried it on in store, but they only had a large and it runs super big. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. It was over $200. It was sold out everywhere in the smaller sizes. If you read the reviews on this coat, everybody says it runs big. Well, after Christmas, like in early January, they restocked. So I quickly ordered the medium. I got it in and the medium was still big. I just think it's the style. I just think it runs big, and it's also a very long coat. I tend to like a 3/4 length coat. Just felt like too much fabric. Like I kept putting it on and not leaving the house with it, and that's never a good sign. It sat in my closet for now 11 months. I'm really discouraged by this because I've never worn it. I've lost only 7 pounds in this last calendar year, so I tried it on again. I'm like, well, maybe I lost a few more pounds, but maybe I'll just like the fit a little bit better. Still didn't like the fit. So I'm like, I'm gonna end up taking a loss on this. And what I had been eyeing was the Connor coat at Aritzia. Thought to myself, darn, if I could just return this coat, I would put that money towards this other coat at Aritzia and have a more tailored look. So I went online to Marine Layer and I discovered that they have a 365-day return policy. So I can get my money back for this coat that has been sitting in my closet for almost a year. The tag's still on, it's never left my house. It's brand new. So I was absolutely thrilled about that. My intention was to return the Marine Layer, get like $225 back roughly, and then I could go buy the Connor coat, which I've been loving from Aritzia, which is $375. But I was like, I'm gonna invest in this. I'm in Boston. I have my puffer winter coat that's like a snow coat, but I didn't have like a nice tailored coat. I have this black wrap coat that I wear all the time, but it's a little bit bulky when I'm out and about running errands, and I just love the way that this Connor coat fit. So I'm at Covet. You saw in the footage that Dawn ended up getting like a really cozy, like teddy coat. So I started to look through the coats and they had the Connor coat in my size. And I tried it on and I fell in love, and it was $135. I don't have a gray coat. It fit me great. It was about 65% off retail. And just to make myself feel better after I bought this, I went into Aritzia and I confirmed it was not on sale. So now I'm gonna return my Marine Layer coat for $225, and I'm actually gonna put $90 back into my bank account because this was only $135 pre-owned. And I think this goes so nicely with this gray underneath. It's just so classy. I know I'm sitting down, but when you button this here, it has this little section that goes up, and I just think it is such a classy look. So you can wear this buttoned up here. Aritzia offers a ton of winter coats in this wool style. They have a lot of trench coat styles, but I just love the collar on this Connor. It was just calling my name. I probably could have sized down to a medium, but I actually love that I can wear like a chunky sweater under this, and it does have a belt, so I can tie it as tight as I need to. I also love when I can wear a trench coat open and then tie the belt very loosely in the back. And this coat just covers all the bases. It is so classy. I was so excited that I was able to pick this up for a fraction of the retail. And it's like brand new. I've been talking for a long time. I need more of my Ultima. So this was such a highlight. I am also really excited about the lamps that I got. I've been doing a lot of research on redecorating, and I just am really trying to make an effort to not rely on overhead lighting so much, because you create so much more of an atmosphere in a room, an ambiance, when you have lamps and you're not relying on your overhead lighting. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I was absolutely thrilled to get like my little dream wool coat at a fraction of the cost. I had a fun day with Dawn, got some presents for the kids. I'll be sure to leave a link for this for anybody who wants to check it out at Aritzia. Aritzia. Maybe they'll go on sale before the holidays or shortly after. We went to a place called, I think it was called A Big Night. It was at the TD Garden. It was a real fun venue. In the past, Jay's office has gone to the House of Blues for the past few years, and this year we went to this new venue and we had a great time. So that's all for today's video. Thanks again to Ultima Replenisher for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to click the link in my description if you want to check them out and get some last minute stocking stuffers for the holidays. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye everybody.